उन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजात् सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे विशेषशून्यवादी पश्चादेशकारिणे नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णदेवदाय ते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरविषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Yes. So to first join internet. Which internet? Your internet. Or I should put my internet. It is on, but it's not. Should I connect? Password. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram. Meeting ID. Okay. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram. Are you all able to see what I am showing? Size is very small, right? If I make it big, the whole document will become out of picture. The picture will be somewhere in there. Anyway. Now you can read, no?
312
196
542 2024.
Hare Krishna. So today, based on last time we had discussed on different types of hearing, wrong type and right type. Today we'll try to actually appreciate this. No one is there.
The new is going on. We want to share this.
Okay. So today we'll study from Srila Prabhupada's anecdote on hearing. So someone can read. Do we have another mic?
Abhay arrived in Mathura by train from Allahabad and approached Kosi by rickshaw. The countryside was full of charm for Abhay. Instead of factories and large buildings, there were mostly forests, and aside from the main paved roads on which he traveled, there were only dirt roads and soft sandy lanes. As a Vaishnava, Abhay felt sensations an ordinary man wouldn't. Now and then he sighted a peacock in the field, its exotic plumage proclaiming the glories of Vrindavan and Krishna. Even a non-devotee, however, could appreciate the many varieties of birds, their interesting cries and songs filling the air. Occasionally, a tree would be filled with madly chirping sparrows, making their urgent twilight clamor before resting for the night. Even one unaware of the special significance of Vrindavan could feel a relief of mind in this simple countryside, where people built fires from cow manure fuel and cooked their evening meals in the open. Their fires adding riches, their fires adding rich natural smells and the indefinable mixtures, which was the odor of the earth. There were many gnarled old trees and colorful stretches of flowers, bushes of bright violet camellia trees abloom with delicate white parijat blossoms and big yellow kadamba flowers, rarely seen outside Vrindavan.
I think it's becoming difficult for him to read from there.
On the road, there was lively horse-drawn tanga traffic. The month of Kartika, October, November, was one of the several times of the year that drew many pilgrims to Vrindavan. The one-horse tangas carried large families, some coming from hundreds of miles away. Large bands of pilgrims grouped by village walked together. The women dressed in bright-colored saris, brown-skinned men and women, sometimes singing bhajans, carrying but a few simple possessions as they headed for the town of thousands of temples, Vrindavan. And there were businessmen like Abhay, dressed more formally, coming from a city maybe to spend the weekend. Most of them had at least some semblance of a religious motive to see Krishna in the temple, to bathe in the holy Yamuna river, to visit the sites where Lord Krishna had performed his pastime, such as lifting of Govardhan Hill, the killing of Keshi demon, or the dancing in the evening with the gopis. Abhay was sensitive to the atmosphere of Vrindavan and he noted the activity along the road. But more than that, he cherished with anticipation the fulfillment of his journey, his meeting again after a long separation, the saintly person he had always thought of within himself, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur, who had spoken to him in Calcutta and had convinced him of Lord Chaitanya's mission to preach Krishna consciousness. Abhay would soon see him again, and this purpose filled his mind.
So we are trying to deliberate on the subject of hearing. So Srila Prabhupada, when he went to Kosi to hear from Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, so before he heard from the spiritual master, before that also there is something going on. And that is very important to also reflect upon, whether that we are trying to enable in our lives. So if you read this section, what we've just now read, so there are two things which are coming. One is about the scenic situation, that means the things which are there. Another is about the people there, and then Prabhupada, Srila Satyasur Maharaj very beautifully is bringing this subject. He's saying that there were cow dung cakes being made and all that thing. So there is a, like, if you go to a village kind of area, usually you feel, oh, this is so nice, it's so peaceful. So people get attracted to that also, and they can discuss that, right? And then there are types of people who are doing bhajans. They're doing some, Hare Krishna. People who are like, if you go to a village, Tanga is going on, you're attracted to the people coming in the Tanga, and then you're thinking about that subject. So there are many things which may be pious or somewhat sattvic, and that is also very nice to look at for a city guy, So, but Srila Prabhupada, if you see what so Abhay was sensitive to the atmosphere of Vrindavan, and he noted the activities along the road. But more than that, he cherished with anticipation the fulfillment of his journey. What is his fulfillment of journey? His meeting again after a long separation. After a long separation means what? See, suppose I am meeting someone, I am meeting him. But to feel that separation is not always the case. So when we feel separation, that means there was a sense of attachment, right? If there is no sense of attachment, then there is no feeling of separation. There is only separation, So he is feeling that today, after a long time, I will get to meet him again. That means his heart was always hankering. He was feeling separated. When will I get to meet him? When will I get to meet him? So this is actually preparing him to be sitting in the class of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. It is not an ordinary hearing process. This hearing is with strong attachment. Unless this attachment is there to the saintly personality, then the hearing process is only, I think this is gone. This is also feeling separation. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. अरे उधर कुछ गड़बड़ नहीं है प्रभु, ये आपका गड़बड़ है, उससे क्या होगा? वो बेचारा वैसे ही है, ये हिल जाता है थोड़ा तो हिल जाता है. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You want to be absorbed. So, after a long separation from the saintly person, and what is he saying? He had always thought of within himself. This is the, actually a spiritual master is there in the heart of the disciple by how he has thought about the spiritual master. Like Srila Prabhupada was asked by one disciple, Prabhupada, Paramatma sits in the heart. Can the spiritual master also sit in the heart? He said, yes, if you allow him to sit there. So it is not that the spiritual master will force his remembrance to us. It is our duty that we become attached to the master and be more and more conscious of his desires, his moods, his qualities. When they are dawning in our heart, then the relationship is active. Otherwise, it's a dead relationship. Dead relationship is the spiritual master may be there or may not there on the planet, but the relationship is dead. That means there is no feeling of union in the heart. Like Prabhupada said, I was never separated from my spiritual master. Why? Because there was a constant union in the heart. He was always thinking of his mood, his desires, his feelings. He was always feeling for his spiritual master in the heart. This is actually love. The love always makes one feel like what my master would like me to do, what. That heart is, when Srila Prabhupada was in America, one time he got a heart attack. You know that. So when he got a heart attack, he told immediately take me to 26 Second Avenue, and then there when they were taking him, he said actually when he went there, he had a picture of Bhaktivinoda Thakur there. He paid obeisances to that picture that, oh my master, you brought me here for fulfilling your mission. Now I don't know what is my situation, so you have to carry forward the mission. If you see what is to be done for the mission, I am helplessly situated right now, what to do. So think about it. If someone gets a heart attack, whether he thinks of the spiritual master or going to the hospital, right? It is coming from a very strong attachment to the master. That actually my existence is also not important as important as the master's mission. He is thinking, let me offer my prayer before I leave the body. Can you imagine? Let me go and offer a prayer. The disciples were saying that we'll take you to hospital. No, first take me there. This attachment is a very amazing thing. It just actually we are carried by certain, like it's like, what do we call it? Obsessed. Obsessed. There's a bhoot chad jata na kisi ko. So that person is not handling himself. Who is handling? When that ghost handles him, operates over him. So he's obsessed with the spiritual master. He's carried by a strong attachment to the master that takes him in the direction. Like all the devotees when they would come from Mayapur to Jagannath Puri. So what they would do first thing? Not go for bath in ocean, not go for Jagannath Darshan. What they will first do? They'll first go to Gambhira to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Sarma Bhattacharya and all, they were amazed. What is this? They're directly going to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And they have no... So he said, if the man goes wherever the heart flows, what can one do when the heart is there? Wherever the heart is making one go, there one will go. So where is their heart? Their heart is not attached to Jagannath. Their heart is attached to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So they will flow there. Yeah. So if the person has become attached to the spiritual master, like here also after some time it will come that all those disciples are going to see Sheshashai Vishnu. But Srila Prabhupada's heart is already lost to the spiritual master. So what will he do? He will hear spiritual master. So where we are, where our heart is, If our heart is lost to the spiritual master, we may be sitting in the midst of a naked dance also, and you will be with Krishna only, you know. But if we are not having spiritual master in the heart, then whatever is going on in that arena, even if you are sitting in Vrindavan Chandra's abode in the temple hall, and we are thinking, आज मुझे क्या करना है, and then, you know, so we are where our heart is, you know. We may be lost in WhatsApps, and we may be lost in, you know, आज मेरा धोती सूखा नहीं है, you know, आज सब्जी में क्या बना होगा आज, you know. So we are where our heart is. Very important. So different people, we should see the quality of our contemplation. You know, is there quality of contemplation on the same gross things, like, you know, eating, sleeping, mating, depending? Is it on the daily affairs? अरे देखो उसने क्या किया, इसने क्या किया, ये क्या चल रहा है, वो क्या चल रहा है? We are just locked in the gross world, actions of this world. That is nothing to do with spirituality. That even materialists are doing. Even materialistic people, when they go to Vrindavan, they may also say, अरे कितना सौंधी सौंधी खुशबू आ रही है, कितना अच्छा लग रहा है यहाँ पे, अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा. They can also say, what is transcendental about it? There is nothing transcendental about it. So we have to see, are we becoming transcendental in our vision, in our contemplation? Are we now? And if we are not, then we should hear the spiritual master, or we should associate with devotees who can always see through transcendence. They can see the whole world through transcendence. Then only we will start connecting to, अच्छा ऐसे देखना चाहिए था, ऐसे नहीं. Not that we say, अरे ये लोग तो बहुत spiritual बातें करते हैं, let us make friendship with other fellows who are little अपने type के, and then remain grossly situated only. That means we will never elevate our consciousness. We will be stuck on the ground, you know. So you will see personalities who are always absorbed in Krishna Katha or Krishna mission. They're carried by Krishna. They're carried by Guru's orders. That type of personality we should associate, become intense in our life. Yeah, read further. Is this clear, Prabhu? See, here he's saying how he thought about him. See, this is also very important. How he thought about the saintly person. He had all that saintly person, he had always thought about himself. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, who had spoken to him in Calcutta and had convinced him of Lord Chaitanya's mission to preach Krishna consciousness. This is what is his contemplation. He convinced me, you know. He defeated me. I was happy to be defeated. This is his heart. His heart is flowing with great reverence on the stature of that personality, and what a personality I met. Abhay would soon see him again, and this purpose filled his mind. See, when will I meet him? When will I meet him? ये नहीं कि, you know, अभी जाके प्रसाद मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा वृंदावन में पता नहीं, you know, टाइम होने वाला है. You getting ना? These things can also fill our mind ना. अरे कभी से खाया नहीं है, अभी clearing भी नहीं हुआ है, you know. You getting ना? Now suppose in Kartik time you go to the Dham. So what all things we can get in the train time, you know, in the mind. Getting? Seat मिला नहीं. नहीं, वो तो अच्छी बात है, क्लास में सुनने के लिए बैठना है ना. But our materialistic mindset, it is sthuladhi. Sthuladhi means it's a gross intelligence. You know? It's just stuck in the material world actually. So we should give up this sthuladhi, the gross intelligence, and we have to come to transcendental intelligence. Otherwise, contemplation is going on, but it is all kachra intelligence. You know, there is nothing useful for, right? So we have to be seeing what we want to be absorbed in. Okay, read this.
Upon reaching the lantern-illuminated camp of the Gaudiya Mutt and inquiring at the registration post, he was allowed to join the Parikrama village. He was assigned to a tent of Grahastha men and was offered prasadam. The people were friendly and in good spirits, and Abhay talked of his activities with the Matha members in Calcutta and Allahabad. Then there was a gathering. A sannyasi was making an announcement. This evening, he said, there would be a scheduled visit to a nearby temple to see the deity of Sheshashai Vishnu.
Okay, wait a minute. See here also, if you see what Prabhupada did. He inquired, he was allowed to join, and then what? You know, he was assigned a tent of Grahastha men and was offered prasadam. The people were friendly and in good spirit. But Abhay talked of what? What was Abhay talking about? Abhay talked of his activities with the Matha members in Calcutta and Allahabad. This is his talk. Now imagine some, just pious, some people who are disciples, but they have not connected to the mission. They will sit like these 10 Grasta men will be talking, अरे तुम्हारा पत्नी किधर है, ये होता है, मेरा वो होता है, आज हमारे नौकरी में ये चल रहा है, वो चल रहा है. You getting? He is all lost. He has lost his heart. He is coming here with a man of a mission. He is man of the mission. He is man of the spiritual master. This is what we want to become. We lost our heart already. अभी और कुछ बात ही नहीं हो पाता. गड़बड़ कोई जो करने का वो यही आएगा पार. Because heart में वही चल रहा है ना. Otherwise, some people's heart is dwelling. अरे प्रभु जी, ये ISKCON में ये स्कैंडल हो गया है, या ये डिवोटी का ये क्या हो गया है. There, some people are dwelling on faults of devotees. Some people are dwelling on materialistic thought process of आज YouTube में ये चल रहा है, वो चल रहा है. What is that dwelling? We have to really be careful. Yeah, read it. Sheshai Vishnu. Yes.
Some of the pilgrims cheered, Hare Krishna. The sannyasi also announced that His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur would speak that evening for the last time and would be leaving the parikrama party the next day. So there was a choice of going on the parikrama or staying for the lecture. Srila Prabhupada.
See, there was a choice. Please note this point. There was a choice. Living entity has a choice. Living entity always has a choice, even if the sannyasi does not give a choice. Right? I have seen in Kartik Yatras, Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj Ji is giving a Bhagavad evening lecture, and people have a choice what they want to do. It is not like, attendance liya jayega and kyun nahi aaya, Haribol kidhar the, people have a choice. There are various types of choices they have. One is, first, they don't come only. They're sitting in their room. And when they have to come, they think, आ गए क्या? महाराज आ गए क्या? आए नहीं है क्या? ठीक है. जब तक महाराज आए नहीं तब हमको आना नहीं. Who is the host? Who is supposed to come first, sir? The spiritual master is supposed to greet you, or you are supposed to greet the spiritual master? And then, आ गए, अच्छा चलो आता हूँ मैं, ना? And then some are hanging around outside, There is a big pandal and they are hanging around. चल रहा है कुछ. See, some people have to take care of their children, which is a sensitive service. And they have to do the needful. Otherwise, they are sitting in the class and bacha is and then everything is getting disturbed. Then they have to rush out. So that be aside, there is sometimes the call of duty which we keep aside. Not that all the time we have to conform to the direct devotional service activities only. There are some needs. But keeping this particular point aside, there are people who are roaming outside just because they like to roam around. Now they are going to Loi Bazaar. They're going to Loi Bazaar. And some people are sitting in a corner where they can do other things also. They're sitting in a far corner and they are not having any connection to the sound vibration which is going on. Right? Have you seen? Even in our temple here also, it's all variety sangha. Who is wanting to hook on to? Some people like to talk in between. कुछ तो गप्पा भी मार लेते हैं बीच में. क्या इतना intense भागवतम सुनने का क्या है? थोड़ा गप्पा भी मारना चाहिए. What is our intensity of connecting? Our sound vibration is coming of the Bhagavatam. I can't touch right now something else. My ear is locked already. Lock कर दिया जाए, बस हो गया. उसके बाद कुछ और नहीं चल रहा है But people have various choices. Choice is Jiva's opportunity to do whatever sense gratification you want to do. Choice is always there. Whether sannyasi gives the choice or not. Here the sannyasi has given choice, and people take choices anyway. Based on their mind. Mind प्रभु, अरे शेषशायी विष्णु, देखो भैया शेषशायी को, चलो, ना?
Srila Prabhupada. So I met them in Kosi, and Keshav Maharaj was informing that Srila Bhaktisiddhanta is going to Mathura tomorrow morning, and he will speak Harikatha this evening. Anyone who wants to may remain, or otherwise they may go to see Sheshashai Vishnu. So at that time, I think only 10 or 12 men remained. Sridhar Maharaj was one of them.
See, one more thing. When someone is a manager, he should be very conscious in announcing. Like imagine, suppose I say, so, today, like I am in the voice, suppose in some, voice center. And I say, so today we have a session by His Grace Radha Shampoo, and we have to go for this program. So the devotee say, okay. So what word I use? One word is very bad one. Have to, So it is compulsory for all, Rather than saying that, so today we'll get an opportunity to hear from His Grace Radhe Shyam Prabhu, Hari Bol. Instead, if you say, so Central Voice has told that we have to go for, the program. And what Central Voice has told, ऐसे सब ब्रह्मन से बोला गया, आकाशवाणी हुई है क्या? You say my name, Antardvipa Das has told it is a very important program for all the Vaishnavas to attend. It will be of great value. ऐसे बोलोगे तो जीवात्मा है ना, इधर आत्मा बोल रही है ना. There is a heart involved, And if you want to also say not only Antardvipa Das said, you are the announcing guy. What do you say, sir? What should happen? You're getting? No. So if you are not feeling spiritually, vibrant, then we make very dull, dead managerial announcements. So Central Voice has told there is a program in the temple, so we have to go for that. How many of you are ready to go? No. So the jiva only already dead also, and you are also dead. What he will feel inspired? So you can go to here Bhaktivinoda Thakur, or you can go to Sheshai Vishnu. You say Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is going to give us his last association. Yes, out of his kind mercy, he out of humility has said that some may want to go for Sheshai Vishnu, they can go there. But I would request you, let us all take the benefit of. ऐसा बोलेगा तो कुछ और मतलब बनता है ना? You getting? It matters how you speak. And if you are dead fellow, then you go to Sheshai Vishnu. You're getting, no? Srila Prabhupada would not have made such announcement. You're getting, no? Announcement also, the maker of the announcement should also be live. He is a dead manager only. The manager is dead already. Yeah. So I hate people who speak managerially. Management is dead if there is no spiritual vibrancy in the heart. So see now what happens after this. Only 10 to 12. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, when he has come to give a lecture, and only 10 to 12 boys have come. Yeah, read.
And I thought it wise, what can I see at this Sheshashai? Let me hear what Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati will speak. Let me hear.
This is his choice. Whose choice? Srila Prabhupada's choice. So we do not become dear to the spiritual master just because the spiritual master, somehow chose us or something. He choose those who choose to choose him. You getting? The spiritual master is sitting he's giving the lecture, but everyone who makes the conscious choice, he is becoming dear to the spiritual master. Conscious choice to do the right thing. Why other fellows are not becoming more and more empowered to do the mission of the spiritual master? Because they are not doing this. They went for Sheshai Vishnu. Then after this also, what is going to happen? First choice he made. What is the first choice? See, first he is coming with a mood of separation from the master. Now he is sitting in the Grihastha tent. He is thinking of the mission of the spiritual master. Then he hears an announcement. He chooses to hear the spiritual master. He has not come to Vrindavan very often, but he is eager to hear spiritual master. So this is his attachment to the spiritual master. Now, after taking this choice also that I will sit in the lecture, what happens further?
When Abhay arrived, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta was already speaking. He sat with his back erect, a shawl around his shoulders, not speaking like a professional lecturer giving a scheduled performance, but addressing a small gathering in his room. At last, Abhay was in his presence again.
See, what is he saying? At last, Abhay was in his presence again. Simply his presence was making a difference to him. That means, like now imagine in this assembly, say Srila Prabhupada is sitting. So we will be in his presence. We are not just existing now. It's not like says, Siddharth Prabhu is sitting beside Sandeepan Prabhu. No, you are in his presence. His presence makes the whole situation very different. He is the person who is there and all others are around him. So when you have great reverence for a personality, you live in his presence. Yeah. Read.
At last, Abhay was in his presence again. Abhay marveled to see and hear him, this unique soul possessed of Krishna Katha, speaking uninterruptedly about Krishna in his deep, low voice in ecstasy and deep knowledge. Abhay sat and heard with rapt attention.
See, Prabhupada is saying, Prabhupada is, see how Bhakti Srila Sarup Das Maharaj, Sattva Sarup Das Goswami Maharaj has brought this whole thing. It's like he's really capturing the heart of Prabhupada. What is he saying? Abhay marveled to see and hear him, this unique soul possessed of Krishna Katha. Actually, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati would sometimes hear his own lecture later. Why? He would say, I did not speak. What Krishna spoke through me, I also don't know. Now I want to hear what Krishna wants me to. Huh? So he would hear his own lecture. So he's possessed by Krishna Katha. So a very advanced Vaishnava, actually he is an instrument of Krishna to release what Krishna wants to release to this world. It's direct transmission from the transcendental world. And speaking uninterruptedly about Krishna in his deep low voice and in ecstasy and deep knowledge. Ecstasy is Aladini Shakti and deep knowledge is Balram Shakti, Sambit Shakti. Both Radharani and Balram are blessing this personality as the empowered representative to give Krishna Katha. You know? So that is why he is speaking from transcendence. Abhay sat and with rapt attention. You know? Now what happens?
Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati had been speaking regularly about Sambandha, Avideya and Prayojan. Sambandha is the stage of devotional service in which awareness of God is awakened. Avideya is rendering loving service to the Lord, and Prayojan is the ultimate goal, pure love of God. He stressed that his explanations were in exact recapitulation of what had originally been spoken by Krishna and passed down through disciplic succession. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati's particular utterance, mostly Bengali but sometimes English, with frequent quoting of Sanskrit from the Shastras, was deep with erudition. It is Krishna, said Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, who is the only Super Lord over the entire universe and beyond it of Vaikuntha, the transcendental region. As such, no one can raise any obstacle against his enjoyment.
Now, sometimes when people start speaking this philosophical things, oh, philosophy, ये तो पता है, थोड़ा लीला बोलते तो अच्छा रहता है ना. See, what is Bhaktivinoda Thakur doing in Vrindavan? He is saying, he is Sambandha, Abhideya, Pravajan, he is the transcendental Lord. And but some people have a foolish idea that ये सब थोड़ा low standard है. We want to hear Leela. Sir, so you go and hear Leela from some Radhakund Babas, Radhakund Babas ko Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati spoke Ishopanishad. He went in suit, boot, coat, tie on Rolls Royce or what, in one car, and he sat on the bonnet of the car and spoke Ishopanishad to Radhakund Babas. Can you imagine? You can't understand. See, Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking to Radhakund Babas and speaking on the car bonnet and wearing suit, boot, coat, tie and giving Ishopanishad. Sorry. Huh? So this is amazing. Yeah. So one should know that the tattva of the Radha tattva, Radha Krishna tattva, first tattva gyan has to be very deeply digested. We are fallen souls. More we deeply digest that, then we can digest other things about Leela. So now when philosophy starts, as soon the mind switches over. वही बोलना पता है ये already संबंध अभिधेय प्रयोजन आपको भी पता है ना? Yeah, read. And like today, recently I went Balram Jayanti Day to hear Srila Radhanath Maharaj. First 1 hour he spoke something about that this world is miserable and all that he saw. After and then one time Janma Karma Chame Divyam, he said, now I will begin my class. It was like already 8:30, So someone may think, अरे बाप 8:30 हो गया अभी महाराज क्लास चालू करेगा कब खत्म करेंगे ना. But if you're eager, अरे वाह, now he's going to speak even more. So what is our core heart going with, So it is very important. Accordingly, we'll hear the further subject. If our heart is saying, 1 घंटा बोल दिया अभी क्या महाराज 8:30 चालू क्या कुछ टाइमिंग होता है नहीं होता है ना अरे बॉम्बे है ट्रैफिक होगा जाना होता है क्या कुछ भी so that means the mind is already unprepared. That person is not ready for the katha. he is gone. Yeah, read.
An hour went by, 2 hours. The already small gathering in Srila Bhaktisiddhanta's room gradually thinned.
कितने लोग थे पहले?
10
हाँ,
to 12.
अभी और कम हो गया है.
A few sannyasis left, excusing themselves to tend to duties connected with the Parikrama camp. Only a few intimate leaders remained. Abhay was the only outsider. Of course, he was a devotee, not an outsider, but in the sense that he was not a sannyasi, was not handling any duties, was not even initiated, and was not traveling with the Parikrama, but had joined only for a day. In that sense, he was an outsider. The philosophy Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati was speaking, however, was democratically open to whoever would give an ardent hearing, and that Abhay was doing.
So, see, sometimes devotees want to be in the intimate meetings. अरे कुछ है क्या महाराज कोई मीटिंग, अरे अंदर मीटिंग चल रहा है, ब्रह्मचारी का मीटिंग चल रहा है, उसमें बैठने का है ना. And they want to be in some very small sanghas, intimate sanghas. When you are sitting in a Bhagavatam class of 2,000 people, but you have ardent hearing, you are with the spiritual master. And the sannyasis who are most intimate to the spiritual master externally, they may not fulfill the mission of the spiritual master also, if they are not having this fixity in ardent hearing. You're getting? Someone may be doing a lot of chores. See, Prabhupada was called as outsider. Is he outsider? He is the inside. He is living in the heart of spiritual bhakti. He is trying to appreciate the mood of the spiritual master. He has captured the mood. Who is outsider? Who is insider? We may be brahmacharis. We don't know if some grihastha tomorrow will take the mission of Prabhupada all over the world. Right? So one should not be caught in any external designation. The one who has become attached to the spiritual master and hearing from the spiritual master, he is the man of the spiritual master. There is no external post, position, ashram, whatever, all the crap of this world, Nothing can make a difference. You join the ashram, there are many brahmacharis who don't look forward to hear. There are many people who may be post holders, but they have not developed attachment to hear. This is the core, spiritual core. Prabhupada said, leader, there can be material leaders, but a spiritual leader is one who is leader in hearing and chanting. Teaching of Queen Kunti, you can hear. Prabhupada says that. Spiritual leader is one who is leader in hearing and chanting. So here everyone is leaving. First of all the fellows went for Sheshai Vishnu. Now those who were sitting also, अरे वही बोल रहे हैं भक्ति नाटक को पहले से सुना ही है हमने. Sometimes actually when we associate very regularly with the spiritual master, then we can become casual with the master also. Oh, I know this. You know you know the information that he's going to speak, but you don't know the you have to still capture the heart of the spiritual master. So sometimes devotees, when they're hearing for information only, like I think last time I was telling you that when I was sitting in my spiritual master's class, many times it has happened that he is speaking something which I know, because I have heard from him. Like say he was speaking on the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan, and he spoke many times about them. So he was speaking on Sanatana Goswami, and as he was speaking, then he said, I want to speak on the 6 Goswamis in the beginning. And then he spoke Sanatana Goswami, and he went into so much, actually time went away, time was like going away. So he said, but anyway, I will speak, That means what? His heart is not able to stop. It is possessed by Sanatana Goswami's attachment to Sanatana Goswami. So this attachment we have to get. We may know the story also of Sanatana Goswami, but we have not developed attachment to Sanatana Goswami. We don't feel like this, this kind of, strong, unstoppable urge to speak. We have unstoppable urge to speak Prajalpa sometimes, It's so bold, so unstoppable urge, Like urine pass karne ke liye urge aata hai na, like that some unstoppable urge comes for Prajalpa, but unstoppable urge for Krishna Katha, or Acharya Katha, you feel that urge. That is that personality I want to hear from, because I have not developed this love. That is the Hladini potency, The Hladini potency has taken over the jiva, means he will speak out of attachment. He will speak out of love. That is Radharani, So have we captured the this component of the speech of the spiritual master? Are far off? What to talk of attachment? I don't even have attention. You know? So one should be very concerned to develop attachment through the hearing process. Attachment to Krishna, attachment to the Bhagavatas, that means devotees of Krishna. And this attachment is exuding through the existence of the spiritual master. And I want to digest it more and more into my heart. Then where is the mechanical nature of hearing? Where is what notes can do? Notes cannot capture this attachment. That is only coming through that master. Then you will feel like, your heart is hearing his heart. You're getting? Your heart is hearing his attachment. Then it is not mechanical at all. He loves like how recently when I was hearing from Maharaj, His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj in Balram Jayanti, he was saying Balram is not happy simply in making Krishna happy. Balram's happiness is in seeing all the jivas happy with Krishna also. Wow. And then he was elaborately sharing how many senior devotees here in Chopati have always tried to see that how devotees can come and do more and more service. They want to see them become happy with Krishna. This is in the mood of Balram. See, Maharaj was raising the bars of, don't think of only Balramji in taking shelter, but become representative of Balramji in trying to create shelter where all the jivas delight in Krishna consciousness. Wow, it was a very sublime class actually. But if someone is thinking, okay, yeah, what points? People are looking for points. What points? Points will go into the code notebook and go back to, they will not go back to Godhead. But basically, notebook will be, Vaikuntha airline will come and say, I think this notebook is the best candidate. But it is dead. It has no eagerness. So we should make notes. Notes is also one means to develop attachment to the master. Why? Because we will revise that note. We will think about his instructions. We are Kalyuga Vasis, we may not remember. But it is important to have this ardent hearing. Ardent word is very important. You know what is the meaning of ardent? Huh? Zeal. Yeah, it's a, utkantit. Utkantit समझते? अभी क्या निकलने वाला आ रहा, So I want to hear more. और क्या आने वाला है? When I went this time for hearing Maharaj, so when Maharaj sat on the Vyasans, I got a clearing call, मतलब clearing नहीं, वो क्या बोलते, bathroom call. अभी निकला बाहर तो गया काम से, Now Maharaj is speaking. I can't pray also that Maharaj should end, and I can't, so it's like I just pray to Krishna that you keep it in control, because I can't change anything else. So you can't pray to Krishna that जाने का है वो कब खत्म होगा, That means you don't want Krishna Katha, you want some other. So actually Krishna consciousness is very, very personal, very like Krishna is putting me in a very difficult situation that time. अरे क्या अभी क्यों दिया कृष्णा आपने, अभी तक तो इतना कीर्तन चल रहा था, अभी तक दिया नहीं, अभी दे रहे हो, So Krishna is testing this fallen soul that this fellow is ready or not, Yeah. Now time is up. Maybe we'll finish this section a little. He was listening with wonder. Sometimes he would not even understand something, but he would go on listening intently. Now, if someone is not understanding, already fellows are moving out, and you are an outsider, and so choice is there with the jiva. What you have natural choices. Better है कुछ दूसरा चीज सुन लूंगा बाहर जाके. अभी तो वो YouTube भी है ना, कुछ और सुन लेंगे, है ना. ये तो समझ नहीं आ रहा क्या बात है, कुछ और सुनेंगे. And he is listening intently, submissively. His intelligence drinking in the words. What is this? Intelligence is drinking the words? What is the meaning of drinking the words? Absorbed है, उसके आगे भी है. Grasp, okay. So, see, first of all, he is listening intently. Intently, he has a very strong desire to hear. Submissively, he wants to learn. He wants to learn. He wants to change his conception. He wants to become a better person by hearing this person. His intelligence drinking in the words. So, Pibata Pibata rasamalayam, pibata. So pibata was drinking Bhagavatam, So Bhagavatam is drunk or heard. So recently I was hearing Hari Leela Prabhu in Mayapur. He was saying that hearing does not have a taste. Hearing in the hearing sense does not have a taste. Taste is in the tongue only, That is why Bhagavatam, because there is a tasty item, that has to be drunk only. So you drink through the ear, Pivata Bhagavata Samalayam, hearing with the chai, cha bola, that is taste, na. Abhi idhar to taste aata nahi hai. This fellow is a, see, information when it enters the ear, there is no taste. It is dead. But when you hear something with the respect for the master and respect for the subject matter of transcendental subject matter, there is a pibata that become drinking because you get taste. Otherwise, dead information. Okay, you're not the body, so then you're not drinking. You're not the body but the soul. Oh, ये तो Prabhupada ने पहले ही बोला है. That means we are hearing intellectually. We are not drinking. Drinking means you're getting taste in it. You're getting, Drinking से taste आता है ना कुछ. पानी में भी taste होता है थोड़ा. He is the taste of water. He felt Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. What is happening now? See, his intent, he made all the right choices. Now is the result. What happens? This is the result of the right type of ardent hearing. He felt Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati revealing to him the direct vision of the spiritual world. He is getting darshan of Vrindavan Dham. Just as a person reveals something by opening a door or pushing aside a curtain. जैसे मैं आगे अगर आपको डोर खोलूं और उस साइड पे वृंदावन धाम है, इस तरह श्रील प्रभुपाद को वृंदावन धाम दिखाई दे रहा था by hearing from Srila Bhakti Siddhanta. He was revealing the reality, and this reality was loving service to the lotus feet of Radha Krishna, the supreme worshipable personality of Godhead. How masterfully he spoke, and with utter conviction and boldness. Again, he is possessed. He is actually living in deep appreciation, deep admiration on this master, about this master. It was with such awe that Abhay listened with fastened attention. Fasten your seat belts, fastened attention, kuch aur nahi kar raha hai. The mind is completely, and he is not able to understand also. As soon as the understanding is not there, person leaves, but he is sitting. Of course, all Vaishnavas accept Krishna as their worshipable Lord. But how conclusively and with what sound logic was the faith of the Vaishnava established by this great teacher? See, this is admiration going on. When you are sitting in the master's presence, are you feeling this admiration? Oh, kya bole? Oh, kya? Wow. Or, okay. After several hours, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati stopped speaking. So you see, Abhay felt prepared to go on listening without cessation. This is the result of ardent hearing. That after hearing is gone, still there is hearing going on. Heart is still vibrating. Kya bola tha? One wants to hear more. It should not end. Kya chal raha tha? Why did it end? It was so beautiful. Why did it end? Why did it end? Oh my God, it's ending time. It's long. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada class is starting. So I've done half. The second half is going to reveal something more. This part was the more crucial one. After this, you will see what happens from Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur in Prayag. I noted he does not like to go. He likes to hear. He does not go away. And he gave him first initiation and second initiation in one shot, although he was a Grihastha. And even the sannyasi devotee was saying, how did he come to know? When did Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur make such an estimation about this Abhay Babu? He never went and asked, Maharaj, please bless me. Nothing. Just sat. Just he sat and heard. That hearing has made the relationship with the spiritual master so tangible. He did not remain an outsider. He became most intimate to the master, more intimate than the sannyasi simply by hearing nicely. That is the power of, this is transcendental relationship. Okay? And he became empowered to do the mission. So all types of sentimental stuff. Prabhuji, मेरा initiation नहीं हुआ है, क्या होगा? और Prabhuji, I'm not getting to personally meet my spiritual master. और क्या ऐसी भी बहुत सारी चीजें रोते हैं ना लोग, when will I get personal instruction? Prabhu, देखो क्या, what are Acharya teaching through his example? Acharya means who teaches by example. See what Srila Prabhupada has taught. If you can capture this essence, you are going back to spiritual world. Spiritual master is with you, you are with him. There is nothing separate. This is the essence. Shukdev Goswami was speaking, Suta Goswami was hearing. And how many sages are sitting in the Shuktal? So many thousands of sages are sitting. And Parikshit was in front, Suta Goswami is somewhere in the audience. But he became empowered. At the end of Bhagavatam it comes. Shukdev Goswami says, that Suta Goswami who is sitting in the audience, he will speak Bhagavatam tomorrow, later. That means so Shukdev Goswami has understood this person is the right hearing candidate. So that is what empowers the person to take ahead the mission. Hari Bol. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Bhagavad